Do you want to watch me swap out a bathroom fan? I ain't never done this, but I'm about to learn how. Ain't nothing wrong with this one. But I'm just updating all the fixtures in my daughter's room. So stay tuned, let's do it. Here's a new one from Lowe's. Compatible with Alexa and Google Home, although we probably won't use that. Nice LED to brighten the room. Let's get into it. All right, I got my breaker off, got my work light. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let me check my measurements on this real quick. Do you know bathroom fans are the #1 cause of house fires? My flashlight died, so I'll have to continue this later. Alright, it's a new day. My flashlight's charged. It's daylight outside. I'm going in the attic to see what's on the other side of this fan. The instructions say you don't have to go in the attic, but I don't know what's on the other side and I don't want to start pulling things till I check. Alright, so this is what we have in the attic. I'll clean this off a little better. Alright, here's our fan box, our wire, our vent tube. I'm not sure why the instructions say you don't need to go into the attic, because I got 2 screws holding it right here, one on each side. I don't know how you would get that out without coming into the attic. So that's where we're at. Alright, it's hard to film and do this. I got the screw out on this side. I think we're going to remove that vent tube so I can get the screw out on the other side. Alright, that's off. Just had a normal clamp on it. Alright, all the screws are out. It's just resting on this lip. Now let's disconnect the wires. Alright, so actually I can reach all this from right here. So I'm going to disconnect the wires and see how the new one fits. Alright, there's gotta be a better way to do this. I don't know how they access all this. Shit's getting on my bus. Stupid clip's got a nut on the back. I don't know how they got to it. people are doing this, but I'll pry all that down so I can get to these wires, because I can't get the nut off the back of that fitting. Maybe the top of this removes, and I should have looked at it. I don't know. Alright, looks like they were using the red one for the light. So black's gonna be our fan. In there, neutral on the ground. Alright, I'm back after some family time. So let's get this unwired and then get the new one up there. Alright, everything's disconnected. Should be able to pull the fan out from the attic. I'm gonna go check on the new one real quick and see what we need before I crawl back in the attic. Alright, instructions say to remove these 2 screws and take this fan out. Alright, fan's out. So the way they sent this from the factory, it looks like they have the fan and the light tied in on the same circuit. But I have 2 separate switches I would like to use to independently turn them on. So I'm going to have to separate this. Alright, after looking at these wires and the instructions, it seems they designed this to only work with 1 switch. So I'm just going to change my switch out and we'll do this the way they wanted it to do it. Alright, let's attach the duct connector. Okay, easy enough. This is becoming way more than I bargained for. It's telling me to cut my ceiling to the size of this new box, but honestly, I don't think I need to. So I'm gonna see what happens. So actually, I think I need to fill this hole in a little bit. Because if I mount this here, then that's gonna leave that 1/2 inch gap on that side. So let's see if I have a scrap piece of wood to fill in right here. Alright, I cut this piece of scrap I'm gonna throw it behind the fan so we can fill in that gap. Alright, the fan box is mounted. The wire is ran. The little duct hookup is in the box. I'm not doing this again unless I absolutely have to. There's way too much involved in this. This ductwork is right in my way. I can't get to anything. I can't reach around it. It's really irritating. Alright, I gotta redo that. The box is supposed to hang out the ceiling, be flush with the ceiling. Alright, let's redo it again. Alright, I got my ceiling cut and the box pushed in flush with the bottom of the ceiling. You're on your own for that. I had to contort my body in all kinds of ways to fit under that duct to do that. And I can't film while I do that, so good luck. Alright, now that we got this edge flush down here, we got 3 screws to put in right here. So the new fan came with these connectors. You want to just push your wire into the empty slot, pull on it, make sure it's not coming out, and that's how you use these. Alright, duct's hooked up and the wire's tight. Think I'm done up here. Let's go finish at the bottom and come back and clean this up. Alright, bolted the fan back in. Has these 2 screws here that we removed earlier. Got it plugged in. Now all we gotta do is sit the light in. Alright, there's the light. It's got these 2 little spring clips to snap it to the ceiling. Went on pretty easy. Alright, breaker's back on. And there's the LED fan light. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, I don't know if that was a setup thing where it was trying to pair to Alexa or Google Home or something, but that's that. All done. Off. On. I do not recommend this. This was a headache. Thank you for watching.